We are ready to pop the cork in Champaign, Illinois, home to the Fighting Illini, and the fans clad in orange and blue are more than ready for this one. Illinois will kick it off to get us underway. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Bruins offense takes the field. And here he comes. This offense is built completely around the talents of this running back, a rare commodity in today's game, and all eyes are on it.
And the defense knows it too. You know every single snap, this defense is going to be keying on this running back. The key to the offense's success.
From the gun, running back gets to give. And he's tackled at the line of scrimmage. The first play does nothing. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Buying some time. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all offseason, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
And the Bruins will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. The aerial assault continues. Chunked it away just as he was hit. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This is an opportunity to show your offense you believe in them. Their opening drive of the game, still in their own territory, going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own in great field position. So the Illinois Fighting Illini now go on offense, and they'll have it for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
He'll keep it himself. Bulls his way forward. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down. Illinois right back to the line. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Right back to the well. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Illinois looking to pay things off on 1st and goal. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UCLA. Back on the field, ready to go to work. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to... We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you've got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on it.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. A new set of downs after the completion. They'll throw it on 1st down. It's complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. The Bruins have their offense in high gear. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Pulls and fires complete to the right.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Quarterback checking the play. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Got it in stride inside the 20. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Bruins!
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again. And with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
And they knocked him down, but he got past the line of the game. Illinois lining up quickly.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneaked the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, it's important on offense in the passing game. You've got to have balance, and I mean you got to be able to attack different thirds of the field. You got to work the perimeter to both sides. You got to let the defense know, too, that you're not afraid to go over the middle, and they did right there.
They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. They go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Here on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Hicks. Flushed out of the pocket. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Illinois!
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now, because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Pulls and throws off the RPO.
You know, oftentimes these slot receivers, they're not the biggest guys in the world, but they're really good at finding the open spaces in the middle of the field. And you saw that guy attack the defense in the perfect spot, making life easy for his QB.
Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. A 1st down for the offense. Used the play fake, now to throw. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Illinois right back to the line.
You see offenses doing this a lot now. When you got a scrambling quarterback, get him outside the pocket. Run a bootleg to the left where he has the option. What can he do? Pick him up, put him down, and go get some yardage, or he can throw it down the field to try to make it even bigger.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
Looking to throw, it's Hicks. trying to get behind the defense. Another incompletion on third down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
That is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Some programs just seem to be built for a great passing game. The patron saint of Bruin passers is Troy Aikman.
And honestly, Reese, it makes me think of the UCLA blue, the sweet uniforms with the gold, just quarterbacks looking sweet, McNown, DTR, looking the part, being the part.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Six-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Brown. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. And the Bruins are moving quickly down the field. He wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Looking to throw on second down. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. The Bruins have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They want to throw it. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete.
Well, no surprise there on defense, right? You know the QB is going to be trying to target this guy. Nice job in coverage, forcing that incompletion.
Completes it in the middle. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Play number 10 on this drive, and it's 3rd and goal. They want to just keep throwing it. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, UCLA. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
From inside the 15, here's the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball. He unleashes a long one. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. A dangerous cover man and a dangerous return man after the pick as he gets it all the way to the 44-yard line. And now this offense will take the field again. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
A lot of times when that ball's coming out, you can tell the offensive linemen want to get those defensive linemen's hands down. They want to hit them, engage on them. Great job by the defensive end, getting his hands up in the air and getting the deflection.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Trying to make magic with his feet. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Brown. And the ball's loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll hang on here. The coach is calling a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th. Ready to fire from the pistol. Single back formation, and they give it to it. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Illinois lining up quickly. Dropping back, it's Hicks. Gets it out quickly. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's got the back in the middle. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
Let's see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 48. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. The short hands. It's Kramer. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. Illinois moving it quickly down the field.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Got his man on the right. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking downfield, it's Hicks. Looking for the score. And with a hallelujah land. Touchdown, Illini.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. UCLA will go back to work on offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Quarterback will audible. Looking to move it through the air. He tries to take the top off. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Bruins. That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Oklahoma State is ahead early in Stillwater, but that's not exactly Barry Sanders or Thurman Thomas out there. This game is a long way from over. They're up by 6 over BYU. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
That is exactly what this defense needed. They have not had a great first half, giving up a bunch of touchdowns, but this might get them started. This might get the energy going and maybe rattle the quarterback a little bit with that sack.
Got his man quickly. Good, solid tackle. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Fires left. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking for a man, it's Hicks. Unloads it left. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. Got him downfield. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the 1st down. This guy is just wearing them out. Another 1st down. Already has a couple of touchdowns in the first half, David.
He has been a problem for this defense. And if I'm this offense, I'm going to continue to feature him. He's winning his matchups. I'm going to find him. It's just the first half, and he's already had himself a full game's worth of stats.
It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the right. Makes the grab. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. They'll throw it on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. And it's caught! Touchdown, Fighting Illini!
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
And Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Catch in the middle, it's Brown. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. He'll throw on third down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown, UCLA! And once he got loose, it was all over.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority one. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. And the Bruins will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. The Illinois offense returns to the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
On the run, fires downfield. It's caught. Oh, look out. There he goes. And a pickup of better than 30 yards. Completion before the defense brings him down. From the red zone, it's Kramer. Able to get one down to the 15. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the ground with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Illinois right back to the line. Looking to throw, it's Hicks. Using his feet to buy time. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And the ball is loose on the return. The kicking team's got it, and they take the ball right back. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Trying to get to him. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. And the offense sprung a big-time leak, and the quarterback went down.
And when you're throwing the football, you're trying to stop the best athletes in the world from getting to your quarterback. They're going to get there, they'll pin their ears back, get to the QB, get the sack.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollard.
Yeah, and you got me.
And he breaks into the open. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down.
They pick up the 1st down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down.